A woman who had been pregnant for 2.5 years hung herself in the woods, and her newborn baby was clutching a cursed blade called Dead Dragon in his tiny hands. A passing blacksmith witnessed the whole scene. The kind man took the abandoned infant in and named the boy Kai. But as he grew older, Kai started acting stranger and stranger. The blacksmith brought him to pay respects at his late mother's grave, but he refused to kneel and instead showed no emotion at all. That night Kai snuck into the room where Dead Dragon was kept. As the only person in the whole village chosen to suppress the cursed blade, Kai had long treated the sword like his own mother. No one else could even touch it. Just looking at it could cost them their life. The next day the sealing ceremony for Dead Dragon began. To make sure nothing went wrong, everyone had to keep their eyes covered. But disaster still struck anyway. Blood dripped onto the blade of Dead Dragon. Because the senior apprentice was jealous that Kai was the chosen one, he reached up and tore off his blindfold. In that instant a dark mist burst from the sword. Sensing the senior apprentice's hatred, Dead Dragon poured its evil power into the junior sister who was holding the blade. Under its control she swung the sword straight at the senior apprentice. At the last second Kai shoved his senior brother out of the way, but ended up getting his own arm severed by Dead Dragon. The dark force possessing the junior sister faded away just as quickly. A month later, Kai's wound had healed, but the pain only grew worse. The phantom agony from his missing arm left him trembling non-stop. That kind of ghost pain could never be cured. By this time the junior sister could not remember anything from the sealing ceremony. Seeing Kai in so much misery, she pulled him into a tight embrace and promised she would always be by his side. But suddenly Kai shoved her away hard, then ran like a madman to his mother's grave and started stabbing the burial mound over and over again with a dagger. The blacksmith saw what Kai was doing and wanted to stop him, but Kai truly believed his mother had abandoned him, and that was why he had turned out like this. With no other choice, the blacksmith decided to melt down Dead Dragon and forge it into a new arm to protect Kai. At the very same time, a demonic sword called Azov was up for auction. To get his hands on this legendary weapon, a blonde man stood out from the crowd and immediately bid $500,000. But just when he thought victory was his, an organization called Initial Generation set its sights on the same blade. The two went back and forth in a bidding war until the dark-haired man finally won with a staggering $1.5 million and successfully took the sword home. But on his way back to headquarters, a black sedan blocked the middle of the road, and stepping out of it was none other than the blonde man who lost the auction. The rich man did not waste any words. He just ordered him to hand over the sword. But the dark-haired man was not intimidated at all. The rich man's men charged at him, but the man turned out to be incredibly skilled. He took down all the bodyguards in just 2 moves. Just as he was about to walk away, suddenly, a man in black appeared right in front of him. That was Sanpu, the former commander of the previous era. Sanpu reached into his chest and pulled out a demon sword called Salt King. Facing such a powerful opponent, the man instantly became thrilled, because he was also a superhuman who could wield a cursed blade.